Hi YouTube family, it's Molly, and today I'm here for my week 15 post-op VSG update. Um, so it's actually been an eventful week, and I actually have things to talk about, so I'm going to try to keep them as concise as possible because I know this is going to be a, a long video if I don't pay attention. So, first off, just to get the numbers out of the way, this week I weighed in at 274.0, which is a 5.6-pound loss for this week, which puts me at an 86-pound total loss. I'm thrilled about that. 5.6 is amazing for, for 15 weeks out. I'm not that far out, but I haven't seen 5.6 or something in the fives since week 6. So it's been a while since I've seen a 5 number. So that really excites me, and it makes me feel better about last week, which wasn't so fabulous. I definitely think that I did better this week, focused on protein, got myself back into a rhythm of having a morning shake. So, all those kind of things that I talked about last week, focused on them this week, and I think it made a difference. I also got back to the gym every day. I swam every day this week, except for the day that I ran the 5K, which will be my next topic. So yeah, I've been getting in at least 30 minutes of exercise a day, if not way more than that. Well, maybe not way more than that, but yeah, so, exercise, protein, everything's been good, and it showed. So I'm happy about that. So the next topic, the 5K, it was awesome. I can't wait to do another one. I keep looking for ones to sign up for, and it's either like they're at home when I'm at school, or they're at school when I'm at home. It's really disappointing. But I'm so ready to do more because it was a total blast. And so I did the Biggest Loser 5K, and when I went for packet pickup the day before, Pam from the Biggest Loser, the last season, if you watched it all, you know her as Damn Girl. She was there and she spoke, and afterwards I went to take a picture with her, and the lady in front of me showed her a before and after picture of her, and I was like, well, I might as well show her a before and after picture of me. And so I did, and she wanted to interview me, like, on camera, about my weight loss. And I hesitated at first because, as well, a lot of you in the community, I'm sure, know that The Biggest Loser is not a huge fan of weight loss surgery. You can't have it and be on the show, and it's in some of their contracts. I know that they can't have weight loss surgery. So at first I hesitated on doing the interview because I didn't want to, like, say in the interview that I had surgery. I knew she was going to ask, like, what are you doing? And, that was going to be, like, an issue. Eventually I came around to it. I was like, yeah, I want to do it. I've worked hard for this, and I can just say that I've been eating clean and exercising because I have. I've worked my ass off for this, and I deserve it. And, saying that I've been eating clean and working my ass off isn't a lie. So, I did do the interview, and it's just for, like, a video they're putting together, I guess, for the 5K, about, people who have lost weight and then come to run in their races. So it's not like, I'm, like, trying to be on the show or anything, because obviously I know I can't, and, all of that fun stuff. But it kind of did make me feel good that, somebody wanted to do that, and I don't feel bad about, not telling them that I had surgery because I worked hard for it. So, it's not up on the website yet, but they said it would be up on their blog, so I'm sure I will talk about that in the near future when it shows up and post it. The other thing is that Pam is, like, amazing in person. When I watched the show, sometimes she got on my nerves because she cried so much, but she is, like, the most wonderful woman ever. And even her cameraman, which was crazy. So there was this cameraman following her around, and he's the one that did the interview that day. he was so nice to me and asked me all these questions and, gave me words of advice for the 5K. The next day at the 5K, both Pam and the cameraman both recognized me again, knew me by name, remembered how much I had lost, remembered, and I was like, you guys had to have been meeting people all day. The fact that you remembered me and my story is amazing. And I saw Pam before the race, and I saw the cameraman was at the start line taking a video, and I was in the front of a corral, so I was like one of the first ones. Then he saw me there, and he stood up from his position and came over and like gave me a pep talk right before the race, and I was like, you guys are like fabulous people. I just, it was an amazing experience. And Pam was there at the starting line counting down, and she gave me a high five as I went by. And then she caught up at one point during the race, and so I had already circled back, and she was going up to the circle point, and she saw me and like came out of nowhere and like gave me a high five and like kind of tried to hug me as we were running past. And I don't know, but like they're amazing people, her and her cameraman, and just all of the people that work for The Biggest Loser were just really incredible. They made the whole thing so much fun. My goal was to finish the 5K in under 60 minutes. My short little legs struggle running, walking, whatever it is, this little half waddle between the two that I do at a 20-minute mile. So my goal was under 60 minutes because that was hard for me to keep up. I finished in 52 minutes and 3 seconds, I believe was the official time. I completely amazed myself with that. So I'm just going to keep whittling that time away and hopefully be able to run a whole 5K. That's my goal. I did walk. I ran, I walked, I ran, I walked. So, running a whole 5K is really my next, like, fitness goal, I guess. But other than that, I've been mostly swimming this week because my knee is not a huge fan of running. So hopefully that will change once I'm not 274 pounds. So yeah, that was just like the most fabulous experience ever. Yeah, only good things to say about them. If you've got a Biggest Loser race in your town, totally go do it because they made it a great experience. And then I guess the last thing for this week, really, and I should have mentioned it last week, but I totally started putting up just a few of my recipes on my blog, and it is completely blown up. Like, I went from like 2, 3 views a day to like the one day there was 2,000 views. The day that I posted chicken chimichangas, that was apparently the really popular one. So I've posted recipes for lower carb, lower fat chicken chimichangas that are made with quinoa instead of rice, and they are made in a wonton cupcake kind of thing instead of being fried. I posted mini low carb pizzas that have a crust that's made out of cheese and egg, and I guarantee you it does not come out like scrambled cheesy eggs. It comes out like more of a crust than you would believe if you follow the recipe. Try it, they're amazing. My dad's been scarfing them down. My parents have loved all of the recipes, so it's hopefully that's like approval that I'm not the only crazy person that likes these things. I posted a buffalo chicken recipe that I will warn you is very, very strong flavored. It's very spicy and has blue cheese. So if you don't like so much of the spice or the blue cheese, I'd suggest cutting back on the quantities that I have on those. But I love them the way they are. So I am starting to put things up there, and so far I've gotten good feedback. So for those of you who aren't on Facebook and already know those things, those are up on my blog. I will actually, the link's always below. The link to my blog is always below. I don't need to link to the individual pages. Just scroll down, or there's like the menu bar on the side. They're all there. And later today or tomorrow, I will be updating. I made tonight a low carb lasagna that actually turned out pretty darn good. It has 6 carbs per like wonton cupcake, which I think is is pretty decent for lasagna. So yeah, I mean, they're out there as a reference. I hope you guys like them. I've seen them being like pinned on Pinterest, and I don't even do Pinterest, so that's kind of amazing to me that they're out on Pinterest apparently, whatever that means. I don't know. I don't do Pinterest. But anyways, I think that's all I had to talk about. I'm probably forgetting something because I forgot about this last week. But yeah, it's been a crazy, hectic, busy week, but it's been a good one because, good loss, awesome 5K, having fun with my food now that I have a kitchen. But I am turning around to pack up and leave. I'm leaving halfway through this week, so next time you guys see me, I will be in my dorm, maybe. Might be in a hotel in Boston. I'm not really sure. I'll either be in a hotel or I'm going to be in my dorm, but I'm going up early to school because I have to do my National Registry EMT exams that I'm completely nervous for because I haven't um, done anything with regards to EMT exams in a long time. But anyways, I'm rambling at this point. It's been a good week. I hope you guys all had a good week, and I will see you all soon.